Welcome back, survivors. Disturb Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. Alright, guys, so I've let the game run for a little bit to kind of speed up some stuff. We've got this area pretty much blocked off at this point, with the exception of right here. So we're going to go ahead and hop in here, and we will take out that road, and I don't need this road either for right now. Get rid of it, and let's get some levees into place. Alright, so we'll get that into place, and then as soon as we can get that drained, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of platforms right here. And a water pump just to help drain that. Alright, so we've got that. And let's see, let's get over here. So we've got this section built. So all we need to do now is to basically connect the dots here, which we'll wait a little bit on this one so that this project can get finished up first. Let me go ahead and speed things up while we're waiting. Let's see, how we doing on wood over here? We've got a couple hundred wood right there. Okay. It probably wouldn't hurt if we used the wood from over there to extend this out a few. Let's go ahead and do it like that. We'll let them work on this side over here. Okay, so what about over here? How much wood do we got over here? We got a good bit. We got 400 wood. Awesome. So that leads us to what? We've got, let's see, this canal goes over here. It goes out this way. How are we doing on power over here? Still at 89. Okay, so I don't think that's really affecting us right this instant. Now, I had a comment, guys. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was by Tom. And this, it does make perfect sense, but at the same time, I'm a little hesitant. Talking about once I connect this canal to this canal, that I could reclaim this whole area. I very well could do that. The only problem is that I do have like the district's water pumps over here. So that is something I'm going to have to keep in mind, that we're going to either have to move all of this, which, you know, that's not a big deal, but we do have like 6 pumps we're going to have to relocate, and we'd have to relocate them to out here if we did do that. So that's one issue. The second issue is the drying up of the inner city over here, because the water's going to be pushed so far back. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I want to handle this. I could do it in a similar fashion to what we got over here with the floodgates and the Lido. That way, you know, whenever it does run low, I can just open the gate, flood it back up, fill it in, and we don't have an issue. Or I can do something different, but I'm not 100% sure just yet how we can do this. This is where being able to build like tunnels would be very, very useful, because I would build a tunnel underneath the power canal so that outside water could flow in to keep everything, you know, wet, moist, hydrated, all that type of stuff, without interrupting the flow of my canal. So yeah, that's something that I haven't figured out the exact workaround for it yet. In fact, let me look. So we do. Ooh, there's a mine right there. I just saw that. So I'll probably want to work. Well, I could either go the long way around and capture the mine, or I could go this way and not capture the mine. So how would I want to do this? See what? Yeah, I just don't know. Like I said, we've got so many pumps and everything. Um, I mean, technically, I could bring the pumps out here. We have the range right here, so I mean that would only be a little bit of work, but I might even be. Well, I don't know. Where is the centers right there? Do we got a direct path from? We kind of got a direct path from here straight over to here. Yeah, so I don't know. Any ideas or suggestions on how we should handle that would be beneficial, guys. So yeah, that's going to be the question of the day: is should I bring the canal tight up against this so that there's very little water underneath the platform, and I could put in some floodgates so that if I need to flood in, I could flood in? Or do we want to do something different with it? Because I think it's going to be one of those things where we're only going to have to occasionally fill it up if we need to fill it up. But then again, like I said, if we moved all the water pumps, we could reclaim that, and then we could have a farmland for this district, which would help with the food. I have been kind of monitoring the food, and I think we're kind of at a level where we're kind of maintaining right about that 11,400 mark. It kind of fluctuates a little up, a little down. But overall, I think it stays about the same. I say that, and now we're like harvesting like a crazy amount here. Uh, don't worry, the beavers will get hungry in a minute, and they'll go chomp it back down. Uh, so yeah, that's the thing, because we do need more farmland for sure, and the platform district is the only district that we have that currently does not have it have any farms really, other than that one small carrot farm. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, any input on that, guys, would be greatly appreciated. I kind of wish there was a source block in there, but the last source block we have is right here. So not entirely sure how I want to do this just yet. I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll think about it. We'll figure it out at some point. But for right now, we still got a little bit of time to go. I do. Well, I say we've got a little bit of time. We've got wood over here. I need to figure out where I'm going to turn this guy and aim for over here. So I guess what I need to do is this. So, okay. I think I know what I'm going to do here. I don't even know why we have this turned here. I should have just connected it. That's going to be a little bit of a waste, but alright, whatever. Give me... And at some point, I'll probably clean all this up, but for right now... Oops, that one went too high. There we go. So we'll do that, and then I will put in a couple platforms. And then we will bridge that gap. Okay. And then that will be our deal. We'll run this one straight to the outside wall, and then we'll run this one over there, and we will see what happens. So, yay. Good things. Great things. We'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Well, give me just a second here, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that little interruption there. Alright, so that should start getting everything set up, I believe. We'll have access to both sides of this, and like I said, we'll run this guy straight down. In fact, just because I like to keep things somewhat even, I'm going to go ahead and fill this one in right here. There we go. Alright, lots and lots of stuff. You know what? Well, I don't know. I'm still unsure about this one, because I was thinking if we run it tight along the edge here, the water in the canal could keep everything over here still somewhat hydrated. But then again, we have all the platforms, and it's going to either be dry under the platform, or it's going to be filled with water under the platform, one of the two. So I really don't know which one I'd rather do, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take suggestions on this. So if y'all have suggestions, let me know. We'll either keep it tight and then just flood underneath this and keep the pumps where they are, or we'll move the pumps out here to the outside if we have enough range. We'll move them to the outside, and we'll pump the inside of this dry, and I might end up having to set up a water dump somewhere to help keep the area hydrated, because that is an option. We can do that. Alright, so where are we at with stuff? So we've got it sealed, and we are working on the pump right now. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I like when I hear stuff like that. Alright, so if we do that, I think... Yes. I think a large water tank right there will prove very useful. And even when it dries up, I mean, this area is always going to have water, so if I want to put a pump over here, we can always do that as well. So that'll just provide some more water storage. The more water we have stored, the better. You never know, beavers could get thirsty, and they have a fit about drinking straight from the river. Or in this case, the lake, the ocean, whatever body of water we want to consider this to be. And we got a drought incoming. All right. How are we doing down here with this? We are at water current of 0.5 cm. So is that cubic meters a second? I bet it is cubic meters a second. Okay, so we should be good to go ahead and fill this in. And there we go. I am quite excited to see this get built right here. Because once we get that built, that's basically connecting two district power canals together. Granted, we haven't put any more power wheels in just yet, but we do have the canal set up. So I'm curious as to if I put a flow gauge over here, what the output of that will be once it gets built. Because technically, if one source is doing doing 0.5, yeah, 0.5 to 0.7, that'd be, let's see, that's 1, that'd be 2, that'd be 3, right? 1 up there, 2 here, 3, unless, I'm trying to remember, did we capture? No, it'd only be 3. I want to say 4 for some reason. Oh, because there's a 4th one right here. So yeah, if we put the gauge out here, that would be 4 times that. So that should be like 2.0 or 2.4, maybe something like that. Depending on the flow, it might. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It'll be interesting once they get it all done. Yep. And okay, so the water has flooded and overflowed into that, so that is filled back up, just like I thought it would. That's great. So yeah, technically, I think it's because the water's not being able to escape fast enough. I think it's, I don't know. I'm hoping that when we get this built, it doesn't like raise up too fast. That'd be horrible. Yeah, we might end up having to make a bigger outflow over here if that's the case. We'll see here in a minute though. 'Cause yeah, that thing's been running without any flood for a minute. Build it up, beavers. Build it up. Yeah, that water's coming out of there in a hurry. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Has this increased? Oh, this has increased. That means our power has also increased. And it slowed down again. Okay. And now it went all the way down to 0.2, huh? Huh. Very interesting. The water dynamics on here. Just when you think you've got them somewhat figured out, they throw a curveball. Alright, let's get back to daytime so we can finish this, beavers. Only 4 wide once we get that one done. See how the stream's doing. 0.5, 0.6, so it's still holding. I don't know. Now it's going to prove me wrong every time I say something, isn't it? It's going to say it's holding steady, and then it drops a couple. And now it's flooding over there again. We're going to see an increase. So far we haven't. There we go. We're getting it shut up. Alright, well, see what else we got. How are we doing over here? We are waiting on gears. Do we even have gears over here? We should have gears, yeah? Oh, wait, am I sending gears out still? Yes, we're sending them to the main one. Cuts, yeah, stop. Oops, wait. What was that I just clicked on? That wasn't a gear. I don't recognize that symbol. I know it's into the main. Hold on. Oh, it was chestnuts. That's what it was. Never mind. I fixed it. Alright. Back to doing things. Alright, so they got that closed down to 2, and it is basically the drought. So we're going to have to wait out the drought in order to see the flow, which, I was kind of hoping they were going to get that sealed up before, but we just barely missed it. It literally one more day, and we probably would have had that completely sealed. So, oh well, it gives us something to look forward to in tomorrow's episode, because by then it should be there, I think. All right. There we go. Yeah, they're working on things. Most definitely. Oh, we are out of wood. Well, on the bright side, we should start getting a wood buildup, because we're like not building anything over here at the moment, and our canal's about to be finished on this side, so I think that will alleviate some of the headache right there. Who's building this? Y'all are building this? Okay. "16 and a half days until the water returns." I am very interested to see what is going to happen with it sealed up, though. Alright, how low are we over here? We are 2 3/4 blocks deep. Okay. And we've got a couple gears over here. Alright, so that should be fine. That'll take them a couple of minutes, but they'll get that done. And once this is drained, we'll knock out this wall, and we will do another tree farm over here. And hopefully, once we get that other tree farm put in, we'll be able to crank out like a ton of wood, and we'll probably start using this district to deliver wood to the other districts, unless I find like a new project over here. But yeah, I think they're going to end up being a wood distributor. Yay. It is technically sealed at this point. Technically. Alright. Well, that's looking good. Let's go check up over here. They are working on this corner, and they got a fairly decent amount of this built so far, considering how low we are on wood. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I am curious, though, with, let's see, that's 4 sources here, 5 sources up there. That is all the sources, right? Just 5? 6. So that'll be 6 water sources. So I'm wondering, when we get this complete and I run it to the edge of the map, will not having 6 sources of water to flood the map, I wonder if the map will start to drain a little bit. I mean, surely the amount of six water sources doesn't go over the edge, or at least I hope it doesn't. We'll see, though. For all we know, we could hook up that power canal and everything outside it just start drying up. That'd be very interesting to see. That is for sure. We could cause our own beaver apocalypse by routing water away from things. Wouldn't that be interesting? I think it'd be hilarious, but it'd be sad at the same time if we caused our own doom. That they should make that a thing in the game. They should make it to where if you're not careful, you could accidentally doom your beavers and make stuff like go catastrophic and go downhill and make it to where they can't like recover from type thing. That'd be very, very interesting, I think. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's probably about it for today's video. We'll go ahead and swing it on around. Take a look at our beavers for a little bit. Doing their little thing, running back and forth. Each day goes by, our city gets bigger and bigger. We reclaim more and more land. We control more water. All right. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. You guys would like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.